Nebraska Co. Number 5, Tatum Lomax. Number 8, Sophia Kolovu. Number 12, Hannah Warren. Number 17, Martina Bonnet. Number 20, Casey Malone. LaSalle is coached by James Wolf. He's assisted by James Cummings. And now we're starting for your CBU Lancers. In goal, number 1, Tiana Schneider. Number 4, Celeste Almendez. Number 5, Emily Hutton. Number 10, Aubrey Newton. Number 12, Grace Berquist. Number 15, Kyra Kalahawek. Number 18, Madison Hawthorne. CU is coached by Julie Snodgrass. She's assisted by Chelsea Shortall and Elisa Levant. Ladies and gentlemen, California Baptist University and USAA and the GCC are committed to maintaining the true spirit of competition in athletics. Please do your part by showing respect to every spectator, athlete, coach, and official involved in today's game. Thank you.
CBU comes in 6-12 on the season. Meanwhile, LaSalle is 8-11. Let's take a look at the starters. First of all, for LaSalle, Francesca Coe, Tatum Lomax, Sophia Kolovu, Hannah Warren, Martina Bonet-Size, and Casey Malone. In the cage is Lily Kirby. She's a freshman from Stockton, a California native. Meanwhile, for CBU, their starters, Celeste Almendarez, Emily Hutton, Aubrey Newton, Grace Bergquist, Kyra Kahahavai, and Madison Howarth. And in the cage for CBU is Tiana Schneider. She makes her 16th start of the season, has a 6-8 record, and a 13.49 goals against average. Schneider, the number 1 goalie for CBU. Thanks so much for spending your Tuesday morning with us, or if you're on the East Coast, it's lunch water polo from Riverside. The sprint is won by Madison Howarth. She's now 3 for 5 on sprints on the season, and CBU has first possession. Kahahavai. She dishes off to Bergquist. Bergquist back to Kahahavai. Her shot stopped by Kirby. A big early save by Lily Kirby, as LaSalle has 2 keepers. Francesca Coe has the ball. She's from Italy. Plays up the wing. Ball worked back to Coe. Ordinary foul on CBU. 10 seconds on the shot clock for Coe. Bonet-Size to Warren. Getting late in the shot clock. And the deep shot stopped by Schneider. That was actually a pretty good try by Tatum Lomax. Just a little bit too high, though. Schneider placed Howarth. Howarth all the way across, an ordinary foul. Emily Hutton, the leading scorer for CBU. To Kahahavai, her shot goes off at a crossbar. And a rebound's picked up by Bonet-Size. An exclusion. LaSalle gets the first power play of the game. Well, the foul was on Kaylee Carter, looks like. Ball played to Coe. Lomax back to Coe. Her shot skips in. Coe opens the scoring at 6:30. Actually, it was on Kahahavai. So that was the exclusion. A big early exclusion on one of the Lancers' better offensive players. Salle, an early power play marker as there's a save by Kirby. A good pressure by Newton. However, it's picked up by Warren. Warren plays all the way across the pool for Malone. She's a graduate student from Eastvale, went to Roosevelt High School, an Inland Empire native. Malone plays into the hole, and Kolavu's shot stopped by Schneider, and she pulls it back from the goal line. Nice job by Schneider, good reflexes. Bergquist has the ball. Bergquist, and then it's played on, the shot off of the post from Hutton. LaSalle has possession. Well, LaSalle, a private Catholic university in Philly, established in 1863. Second ever meeting between CBU and LaSalle. First one was on February 4th, 2022. The Lancers won that game 13-11. It was at the Bruno Classic in Providence, Rhode Island, hosted by Brown. Shot curled wide by Kolavu. She's from Greece. And Schneider has the ball. Schneider lobs it to Bergquist. For the first ever time LaSalle has come to Riverside. Neither team ranked right now. Kaylee Carter's got it. Carter plays to Celeste Almendarez. Back across. Catch for Carter. She shoots off of the fingertips of Kirby. Lily Kirby really strong in the cage so far for LaSalle. Lomax from South Africa. Lomax plays across, and an offensive foul. A CBU ball. Howarth picks it up. Howarth plays to 2-meter, shot off of the post. Good look by Newton, but once again couldn't beat the post. A little bit of room for size. Now closed in on by her defender Howarth. Hutton, I checked that Lomax plays up the wing for Warren. Lomax dumps it into the corner as there was only 2 seconds on the shot clock. But then an offensive foul on CBU. Casey Malone swims to the ball. Malone to Warren. And right away, an offensive foul on LaSalle. CBU's got the ball back. Hutton able to get that ball into 2-meter. The shot by Newton, save again, Kirby. Lancers having all kinds of trouble trying to solve Lily Kirby. Lomax plays across for Coe, the goal scorer. Coe has got some open water. Takes the shot and scores. That's 2 for Coe. Timeout called by CBU. Really strong work in the cage for Lily Kirby. And Francesca Coe having a good start on offense. So Julie Snodgrass calls timeout. It's a full timeout. LaSalle is finishing up a Southern California road trip. They played at the Aztec Invitational this past weekend at San Diego State. They lost to Cal State Fullerton 7-6 in overtime. They lost to CSUN 9-3. CSUN is ranked 22nd right now. They then lost to UC San Diego 11-6. They're tied for 13th. And they finished up the tournament with a 16-8 loss to Indiana, who was also tied for 13th in the nation. So it was a strong tournament, the Aztec Invitational. LaSalle goes 0-4. They've lost 5 straight coming in, 8-11 overall. LaSalle, their athletics department is a member of the Atlantic 10 Conference, but women's water polo is a member of the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference, the MAAC. There are only 4 regular schools from the MAAC that have water polo: Iona, Marist, Mount St. Mary's, and Siena College. And there are 5 affiliates: LaSalle, Long Island, Villanova, Virginia Military Institute, VMI, and Wagner College. And the MAAC is split into 2 divisions. The regular members are in the blue division, and the 5 affiliates are in the red division. LaSalle proven to be a pretty solid club. Meanwhile, the Lancers also trying to break out of a 3-game losing streak. They're 6-12 overall. This is the first time we've seen CBU in Riverside since January 27th. The Lancers played a doubleheader that day to open up their home slate. They lost to UCSD 14-8. The last time we saw them, they beat Redlands that night 26-7. Shot off of the post by Delilah Moreno. And once again, Kirby has the ball. That was the most goals the Lancers had ever scored in program history. 26 against Division III Redlands. Some space for Malone. Closed in on, draws an ordinary foul. Malone back up top. Coe to the side. Size. Back to Coe. Size again. Good defense by Carter. 5 seconds to shoot for Bonet Size. Takes the shot, stopped by Schneider. Ball stays with LaSalle. A fresh 30 for the Explorers. Grace Smith, guarded by Emily Lopez, plays all the way across the pool. Still time for LaSalle. Francesca Coe, who has scored both goals of this game. Bonet Size shot, Snyder the save. Let's see if CBU can get the offense going now. Getting late in the first quarter. Grace Bergquist plays ahead, and a LaSalle player loses their cap. It's an exclusion, though, on that player. And then Delilah Moreno fires it off the post and scores. Moreno, her 11th goal of the season.
Goal from number 17, Delilah Moreno.
So we'll have to get confirmation on who that was that got the exclusion. But at any rate, CBU does strike on the power play to get in the game. Warren plays to the side for Coe. Ordinary foul. Bonet Size into the hole, and the shot's lobbed wide of the cage. That was Kolavu with the shot. Carter. Ball behind Bergquist. Back to Carter. Bergquist again. To Carter. Carter's shot off of the fingertips of Kirby. Got just enough of it. Kirby. A nice pass. Coe. Met by Bergquist. Bonet Size plays this way for Warren. And Smith plays in a 2-meter for Kolavu, and exclusion. That one's on Kaylee Carter. LaSalle's second power play. They struck on their first. And a nice save by Schneider. Ball stays with LaSalle. Eight seconds to go on the man advantage. They need to bring it in a little bit closer to the line. Certainly time for LaSalle to get one more shot. Warren all the way across. Lancers are even, as now Havai is in, but then LaSalle scores. Well, this time Martina Bonet-Size scores. Well, it's an even strength goal, but LaSalle gets the 2-goal lead back. .34 seconds to play. Kahahavai. Morgan Gates back to Kahahavai. She skips it in. Kira Kahahavai makes it 3-2. Kahahavai's 17th goal of the season.
CDU goal number 15, Kyra Hahavai.
Ordinary foul. 18 seconds for LaSalle. Coe. Plays up the wing for Bonet-Size. Spinorama shot by Kolavu. Schneider makes the save. 5 seconds to play. Schneider tries to get one more shot. And it's stopped by Kirby. An interesting opening quarter in Riverside. LaSalle leads at 3-2. Back in a moment. Welcome back to the Lancer Aquatic Center in Riverside. I'm Travis Van Nody. LaSalle 3, CBU 2. Back-to-back goals from Francesca Coe to start off for LaSalle, but then Delilah Moreno scored for CBU. It was her 11th goal of the season. But then Martina Bonet-Size makes it 3-1 LaSalle. Kyra Kahahavai, her 17th goal of the year, makes it 3-2. CBU 1 for 1 on the power play. Meanwhile, LaSalle 1 for 2. The shots are 3-2 in favor of, actually 11-9 in favor of CBU, beg your pardon. Going back to the lone exclusion on LaSalle, it was on Casey Malone. Emily Hutton picks up the ball, plays to Kahahavai. And a foul on CBU. Delilah Moreno won her team-leading 10th sprint of the season to start off the second quarter. Glenn, again, so glad you're along with us on the YouTube today. Lunchtime on the East Coast for those of you who are tuning in from maybe the Philadelphia area. Malone plays across. Coe into 2-meter. Kolavu. And an exclusion. Kahahavai. That's her second. LaSalle's third power play, as I just mentioned, they're 1 for 2. Bonet-Size plays all the way across for Smith. Malone dumps it in, and the shot by Warren was defended just well enough by the Lancers. But LaSalle 1 for 3 on the power play. Adriana Wong has the ball for CBU. And Kirby comes out to get it. Lancers coming off a GCC conference game. And an ordinary foul on CBU. They lost at number 6 Fresno State 20-4. Both teams trying to break out of losing streaks. Malone plays across for Bonet-Size. 8 seconds to shoot for Warren. Warren to Malone. Her shot is wide of the cage. CBU ball. Today is a mini tournament here at the Lancer Aquatic Center. LaSalle is going to play CSUN coming up at 1 p.m. We won't have coverage of that game, but then CBU plays CSUN at 4:30 to finish up today's games. We will have that one on YouTube for you. I believe Alex Rigetti of the men's water polo team is going to call that one. Smith. Wide open Warren. Shoot stop by Schneider. Tiana Schneider continues to be solid in the cage. Moreno's got a little bit of open water. Moreno met by Warren and draws an exclusion. Warren's first, CBU's second power play. They struck on their first. Carter, as the Lancers try and tie the game. Wong down the wing for Moreno. Plays back up top. Carter's shot scores. Kaylee Carter ties the game at 3. Carter's 8th goal of the season.
CBU goal number 2, Kayla Carter.
So back-to-back goals by the Lancers have tied things up. Claire Durham's got the ball. Plays to Coe. But the Lancers 2 for 2 on the power play. Ordinary foul, ball to CBU. And an exclusion. Casey Malone heads off. That's her second. Haworth's shot doesn't go. LaSalle ball. A quick-lived power play for the Lancers. They're now 2 for 3. Malone now has 2 for LaSalle. And Kahahavai has 2 for the Lancers. Ko plays to the wing. What a pass, but it's taken away by Celeste Almendarez and Schneider. Almost worked out for LaSalle. Haworth. Good pressure, ordinary foul. Claire Durham was there, guarding her fellow number 18, Carter. And the shot stopped by Kirby. Looked like Bergquist got it for the Lancers. As Kirby swims away from the pressure. Lomax into 2-meter. Lancers double team. Ordinary foul. 9 seconds to shoot. Another ordinary. Ko's shot skips over the cage. She had time on the shot clock, but tried to catch Schneider with a quick shot. Bergquist. Lobs it ahead. And a little pass into the middle, but no Lancers there. Been a defensive quarter, only 1 goal. Lomax. Middle of the pool, Durham. Ko. An area pass. A nice job by Naya Boombaka to get there. Steal the ball for the Lancers. Boombaka has some open water. Boombaka draws an ordinary foul. Carter. To her side, Bergquist. Fed in a 2-meter. And an exclusion. Ko whistled this time. Lancers' 4th power play. They're 2 for 3. Bergquist to the side. Shot scores. Naya Boombaka gives the Lancers their first lead. The Lancers have scored 3 straight goals. That's Boombaka's 6th goal of the year. The Lancers 3 for 4 on the power play. Ball deflects off of Newton, and she picks it up. Here come the Lancers again. Bergquist shoots off at a crossbar. Big rebound comes to the Lancers again. Devin Ruffer's shot wide of the cage. That actually did deflect off of Kirby, still CBU ball. 1:18 to go. Haworth brings it back into play. Her lob shot off of the far side post, and now LaSalle ball. LaSalle just their second true road game of the season. They lost their first. Of course, a lot of neutral site games for both teams, playing all these tournaments around the country. Lancers have been to Indiana this year, all around California. Under a minute to play in the half. Area pass works out to Coe. Coe now double team, gives up the ball to Bergquist. And a timeout called. There was also an exclusion called on Grace Bergquist. So on the loose ball, Bergquist whistled for the exclusion and LaSalle calls timeout. It's going to be LaSalle's fourth power play. And they're 2 for 4, or 2 for 3 so far. It's a full timeout called by James Wolf, who, just like Julie Snodgrass in his second year coaching LaSalle, both teams have 2 full timeouts and their 30-second timeout available. Been a really competitive back and forth game between CBU and LaSalle. But where the Lancers had trouble getting balls past Lily Kirby in the first quarter, LaSalle has had no success in beating Tiana Schneider in the second quarter. That was a smart timeout called by James Wolf. Late in the second quarter, kind of a discombobulated play. And he calls timeout just to get his team back in system, so to speak. Coe out there right now for LaSalle. Upper left of your screen. Kirby starts the power play. Coe now has the ball all the way across for Lomax. Lomax wide open Warren. She plays off. Bonet size, back across. Lomax to Coe, shoots, and it skips over the cage. Wasn't deflected, CBU ball. The Lancers kill off their second disadvantage of the day. Here comes Grace Bergquist. The shot clock and the game clock are exact, 20 seconds to play. Ball deflects. Ruffer swims to it. Ruffer plays back to the far side. What a battle there. Ordinary foul on CBU. Boy, what pressure. LaSalle survives. Gonna have to be a quick shot. Coe wide of the cage. And we've reached halftime. It was 3-1 LaSalle, actually 3-2 LaSalle after the first. The Lancers get the only 2 goals of the second quarter. And they lead at 4-3 at halftime. Back in a couple minutes in Riverside. We're back at the Lancer Aquatic Center in Riverside. I'm Travis Van Ode. Start of the second half. CBU 4, LaSalle University 3. LaSalle had a good start. Francesca Coe got a power play goal and then an even strength goal to make it 2-0 Explorers. Delilah Moreno got the Lancers in the game, her 11th goal of the season on the power play. But then with 39 seconds to go in the first quarter, it was Martina Bonet-Size scoring on the power play to make it 3-1. With 25 seconds to go, Kyra Kahahavai scored her 17th goal of the year. And that was at even strength to make it 3-2. The Lancers got the only 2 goals of the second quarter. Kaylee Carter on the power play, her 8th, to tie the game. And then Naya Boombaka, 6th goal of the year, also on the power play, gives CBU a 4-3 lead. The Lancers 3 for 4 on the power play. LaSalle 2 for 4. Came up empty on 2 power plays in the second quarter. Shots in the second, 6-5 in favor of CBU. 17-14 Lancers in the game. Lancers have won both sprints. They win another one. Grace Bergquist. Kyra Kahahavai has the ball. The Lancers strong on the power play so far today. Both keepers have played really well, Kirby and Schneider. The Lancers and the Explorers, the second time ever CBU won the first meeting between these two teams on February 4th, 2022 at the Bruno Classic hosted by Brown in Providence, Rhode Island. That was a 13-11 win. Kirby's got the ball. Plays to Malone. Coe still looking for the hat trick. Back middle of the pool, Bonet-Size. Warren into 2-meter, and a shot goes in from Kolovu. Sofia Kolovu from Greece ties the game at 4. And she got just enough of it. Kolovu is a transfer from St. Francis College in Brooklyn. A game tied for the second time. Kahahavai to the side. Wong shoots. Fought off by Kirby. Lancer ball. Adriana Wong. Wong. Plays up top, Kahahavai. Her shot skips off at a crossbar. Temperature in the mid-50s to begin today. Cloudy skies. It'll be a really nice, cool morning in Riverside. So glad you're along with us on YouTube, wherever you're watching. Some morning water polo if you're California. Some lunch water polo if you're watching on the East Coast. Warren. Nice pass to Lomax. Lomax shoots. Schneider able to get a piece. Kahahavai. Across for Celeste Almendarez. Now Moreno. She's drawn 2 exclusions today, along with Amber Nielsen. Kahahavai with 5 to shoot. Draws an ordinary foul, 4 seconds. Wong into 2-meter. And a reach-in ordinary foul, just 1 second for Newton. Catch and shoot Moreno, defended well by Coe. James Wolfe claps his hands together, loves his defensive work from his team. Malone's got the ball. An interesting name, the Explorers of LaSalle. Very unique, I like it. Again, members of the Atlantic 10 Conference, but in water polo, they're in the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference. Shot scores, Kolovu again. Back-to-back goals from Sofia Kolovu. And LaSalle's got the lead back. And LaSalle's finding success with Kolovu in 2-meter. Lancers try and answer. Moreno to Carter. Carter's got a goal today. Wong. Bonet Size tries to defend, but Wong scores. Nice shot by Adriana Wong around the defender. Bonet Size, tie game again. But Lancers answer back just 17 seconds later. Wong, her 7th goal of the season.
Goal number 21, Adriana Wong.
Game tied for the 3rd time. And exclusion on Wong. That's her first. Malone's got the ball. Catch and shoot. Defended well. Warren with the bid. It looked like Moreno disrupted her at just the right moment. But the Lancers survive. LaSalle has come up empty on their last 3 power plays. They're 2 for 5 in the game. And a foul before the shot. Bonet Size swims with the ball, dishes off to Ko. Ko back to Bonet Size. Again in 2-meter, this time an offensive foul on LaSalle. Schneider, the long lob to Celeste Almendarez. Carter. Quickly Wong. Wong again. Shoots, stopped by Kirby this time. Big time save by Lily Kirby, the Stockton native. Area pass. Smith tracks it down. She's all by herself at the moment. A couple of LaSalle players swimming up the middle of the pool. Ordinary foul. Malone. Malone now pressured by Moreno. Ordinary foul. 7 seconds to shoot. Fed again into 2-meter. Ko this time kicks it out. Warren, she's got to hurry. 2 seconds. Takes the shot over the cage. An important defensive stop for the Lancers. Chance for CBU to get the lead back. LaSalle's had the lead twice. Lancers have had the lead just once, 4-3. An exclusion. Warren, that's her second. CBU's first power play of the quarter. They're 3 for 4 today. Carter. Skips it in. Kaylee Carter's second of the game. CBU's got the lead back.
CBU goal number 2, Kaylee Carter.
Carter now 9 goals on the season. CBU continues to be strong on the power play. 4 for 5. And we've had 3 lead changes now in this topsy-turvy game. Been fun to watch. Newton comes out of the pool for CBU. Durham's got the ball for LaSalle. Ordinary foul, Ko with it. Ko to Bonet Size. Ko again. Has a little bit of space. Takes the shot and scores. A little bit too much space for Francesca Ko. That's the hat trick to tie the game at 6.
LaSalle goal number 3, Francesca Ko.
Game tied for the 4th time. It's setting up to be a fun 4th quarter in Riverside. Kaylee Carter, she's looking for the hat trick. Plays to Gates. Gates trying to find a shooting lane. Back to Carter. Carter shoots, stopped by Kirby. No Lancer to the side of the cage either. Kirby passes to Coe. Lancer's got to get out there and defend her. Almendarez does. Played it a 2-meter. A foul on LaSalle. Schneider to Gates. Short pass, Almendarez. Catch and shoot and a goal for Moreno. Well, Moreno's 2nd of the game, 12th of the year. Gives the Lancers the lead again.
CBU goal number 17, Delilah Moreno.
2 for Carter, now 2 for Moreno. Coe again. The big late possession for LaSalle. Bonet size, ordinary foul. What a battle there, Warren against Moreno. Moreno, as we mentioned earlier, has drawn 2 exclusions already. Coe's shot wide of the cage. And now a chance for CBU. Schneider to Bergquist. Gates has a bit of space. Plays back up top for Carter. Maybe wasn't expecting that pass. The water splashed her right in the face. Gates again. Carter to the side. Shot stopped by Kirby. She robs Bergquist. Malone. Almendarez defends her. Ordinary foul. Malone again. To Warren. Warren guarded by Emily Lopez. 8 seconds to shoot for Warren. Coe. Plays it ahead. And an ordinary foul on LaSalle. A big defensive stop. Shot clock turned off. 25 seconds to play. Schneider swims up the pool. Lancers play for final shot. Ten seconds for Tiana. Schneider's going to take the shot, looks like. And she scores! Tiana Schneider, the goalie goal.
CBU goal number 1, Tiana Schneider.
Well, what a way to go into the 4th quarter. A last-second goal by the Lancers keeper makes it 8-6. Back in a moment in Riverside. Fourth quarter here in Riverside. I'm Travis Van Note. Real good one. CBU 8, LaSalle 6. It was 3-2 LaSalle after the first. At halftime, it was 4-3 CBU. They scored the only 2 goals of the second quarter. Our most offensive quarter was the third. LaSalle took the lead back-to-back goals from Sofia Kolovu in 2-meter, made it 5-4. The Lancers scored 2 straight to make it 6-5. Those were from Adriana Wong and then Kaylee Carter, her second on the power play. LaSalle tied the game at 6, the hat-trick goal from Ko, but then Moreno and Schneider, her first goal of the season. The Lancers win all 4 sprints in this game as Howarth got that one. Well, what a way to end the third quarter. Tiana Schneider, her first goal of the season, a last-second one, past the right side of Lily Kirby. The Lancers lead it by 2, and an offensive foul on CBU. Game's been tied 4 times, 3-3, 4-4, 5-5, and 6-6. We've had 3 lead changes. LaSalle, their biggest lead has been 2-0. For the Lancers, this is their biggest lead at 2. This should be a fun fourth quarter. Hope you're enjoying it on YouTube. Kolovu spins the ball and scores. What a goal by Sofia Kolovu for her hat trick.
LaSalle goal number 8, Sofia Kolovu.
It makes it a 1-goal game again. It's been the Ko and Kolovu show for LaSalle. Both players have hat tricks. The only other player with a goal, Martina Bonet-Size. And now LaSalle a chance to tie the game. Bonet-Size across the pool. And an ordinary foul. Nice passing by LaSalle. Kolovu, cap a bit ajar. Now Malone, her shot's blocked, and Carter sweeps it to Schneider. And the Lancers come up with a needed defensive stop. Reese Behringer. Howarth, an ordinary foul. Howarth in a 2-meter. Kirby comes out, and Bonet-Size steals the ball from Newton. For the Lancers, Kahahava has 2 exclusions. Warren and Malone have 2 exclusions for LaSalle. The difference in the game, one of the big parts, is the Lancers' penalty kill. LaSalle scored back-to-back goals on power plays, but their last 3 they've come up empty. And now it's CBU ball again. The shots coming into the fourth, 27-21 in favor of CBU. In the third, the Lancers led 10-7. Behringer. Played all the way across for Howarth, and her shot goes over the cage. LaSalle ball. Really defensive start to the fourth quarter. Bonet-Size disrupted a bit, but has the ball as Newton backs away. This is Lomax, and the Lancers have it. Schneider lobs it ahead to Emily Hutton. Could be a 2-on-1. Hutton has a lot of open water. Hutton spins around, draws an ordinary foul. Hutton up top for Behringer. Behringer met by Ko. Plays to Wong. Hutton now. 5 seconds to shoot. Hutton takes the shot, blocked out front, but before the shot, an offensive foul. Well, another defensive stop for LaSalle. An area pass. Malone tracks it down. She's all alone. Malone shoots and scores. Lancers could not get to Malone in time, and the Eastvale native ties the game at 8. That's her first goal of the game. Game tied for the 5th time. A nice transition by LaSalle. Kirby finds the wide open Casey Malone. Back-to-back goals from LaSalle here in the 4th quarter. Julia Almendarez has the ball. Plays to Gates. Just out of the reach of Carter. Now she takes the shot, stopped by Kirby, but it goes out of play, CBU ball. An important refresh of the shot clock for CBU. Still plenty of time left in this game. Been a well-defended quarter, as we said, in terms of few goals, but also no exclusions. Gates into 2-meter, taken away by Coe. Was a dangerous pass. Francesca Coe comes up with the seal. Coe, who has a hat trick today. Area pass for Bonet Size. Smith swims back to get it. 5 seconds. Kolovu, the spinorama shot, scores. Another one for Kolovu. That's her 4th, and CBU calls timeout. 3 straight goals now for LaSalle in the 4th quarter. Their last 2 coming a minute apart. Well, LaSalle has come all the way back. This is the 4th lead change of the game. It's a full timeout for CBU. They have 1 full timeout left and their 32nd. LaSalle has 2 full timeouts left and their 32nd. Both teams going to want to keep that 30-second timeout for potentially a late try at a goal. Well, what a game. Second ever one between CBU and LaSalle. LaSalle led 3-2 after 1. It was 4-3 CBU at the half. So we saw 7 goals in the first half. We've seen 10 goals so far in the second half. It was 8-6 CBU after 3, but LaSalle has scored all 3 goals here in the 4th. Kolovu, Malone, and then Kolovu again. Now, Kolovu, the Greece native, transferred from St. Francis College in Brooklyn, a Division I school. Is having herself quite a game in 2-meter. But just a 1-goal lead for LaSalle. Plenty of time left in the game. Timeout over. Of course, Lancer ball coming out of the timeout. One of the highlights of the game, Tiana Schneider, the last second goal to end the 3rd quarter, her first goal of the season. Julia Almendarez. Almendarez to Gates. Shoots off at a crossbar. Big rebound is picked up by Moreno. Fresh 30 for the Lancers. Kaylee Carter to Julia Almendarez. Draws an exclusion. That's on Kolovu, her first. Lancers' 6th power play. They're 4 for 5 today. Gates shoots off of the post, deflects off of Kirby's arm, and she swims to the loose ball. A huge kill for LaSalle. Just the 2nd time they've been able to kill off a disadvantage. Bit of tough luck for Morgan Gates hitting it off of the post. But nonetheless, the Lancers come up empty. And exclusion on Delilah Moreno. Timeout called by LaSalle. That's Moreno's first exclusion. LaSalle, remember they scored on their first 2 power plays. They've come up empty on their last 3. But a big time chance to get a 2-goal cushion. But Moreno, who has drawn 2 exclusions today, picks up her first exclusion. It's a full timeout for LaSalle. Now both teams have 1 full timeout and their 32nd timeout left. LaSalle University from Philly looking to head back to the East Coast with a big time W to break out of a 5-game losing streak. The Lancers trying to end a 3-game losing streak. As we mentioned, the Lancers' last game was at Fresno State. Number 6 team in the country, lost 20-4. Before that, the Lancers played at the Convergence Tournament, hosted by Whittier and Claremont College. But the Lancers beat Whittier 14-7, beat Cal State East Bay 10-9, lost to number 22 Long Island 15-9, then lost to number 23 Marist College, who was also in the MAAC along with LaSalle, 10-9. Lancers trying to get back to being a nationally ranked program. Julie Snodgrass coming over from Azusa Pacific in her 2nd year with the Lancers, trying to build this program back up. Timeout over. LaSalle on the power play. This is almost a must kill for CBU. It'd be very tough to come back down 2 with approximately 2.5 to play. But the Lancers' penalty kill has been very good today. Hannah Warren starts off with the ball. Warren to the side. Warren again. Malone to Coe. Shoots and scores. Francesca Coe, her 4th goal of the game, skips it by Schneider. A huge power play goal for LaSalle. Now Coe and Kolavu, 4 goals apiece. LaSalle's second 2-goal lead. Now the Lancers have to convert on this possession. James Wolfe says they've got work to do to his team out there. This game's not over. But CBU really does need a goal on this possession. Wong has the ball. Wong plays it to Boombaka. Up top, Carter. Met immediately by Kolavu. Ordinary foul. Stays with Bergquist. Wong pressured by Bonet Sai. 7 to shoot now for Boombaka. Plays it to 2 meter. And the shot goes over the cage from Celeste Almendarez. LaSalle gets the stop. 2:04 to play. Now this is indeed a must stop for CBU. We'll see how LaSalle elects to play it, if they'll milk the clock a little bit. What they could do is just work it down, dump it into the corner, or they could try for a shot. Lomax has the ball. Ordinary foul. And a foul on LaSalle. And they give it right back to CBU. Lancers need a goal, but the pass deflects off of Bergquist, and it comes to Coe. 2 missed passes by CBU have ruined their last 2 possessions. Now LaSalle milks the shot clock, 10 to shoot. Boombaka swims toward Kirby, dumps it into the corner. Now 1:11 to play. Defensive set for LaSalle. Lancers have to score here. First of all, a timeout called. Ball out. Well, James Wolf thought there should have been a penalty called, but CBU is granted a timeout. It's a full timeout. That's CBU's final full timeout. They have their 30-second left. But James Wolf just trying to earn a call there. He has a big smile on his face. The ref had no part of it. He said, nope, it's not a penalty. Timeout, let's go. So 1:09 to play. The Lancers need to be good on their passing. That's the reason why their last two possessions have come up empty. The pass into 2-meter, and then the lob pass up the left wing. The CBU has to be precise on their passing this possession. If they don't score here, pretty much the game is over for LaSalle. But what a fourth quarter for LaSalle. They've scored all 4 goals here in the fourth quarter. Kolavu, Malone, Kolavu again, and then Ko. So LaSalle has owned this fourth quarter. Turned an 8-6 deficit to a 10-8 lead. Lancers also need a quick goal. Wong's got the ball. Defended by Bonet Size, ordinary foul. Boombaka. Another ordinary foul. Boombaka up top, Carter. Plays to 2-meter. Spinorama shot by Newton. A big time save by Kirby. LaSalle ball. And LaSalle calls timeout. Well, you just tip your cap to LaSalle. Terrific defensive ball. 30-second timeout this time for LaSalle. They have 1 full timeout left. Wong pressures Bonet Size. CBU has to try and force a turnover. It's an ordinary foul. Lancers' cage is empty as well, but now Schneider drifts back. A chance in an open net for Warren, and she scores. That'll do it. LaSalle comes from behind here in the fourth quarter. That's Warren's first goal of the game. Five straight goals, all in the fourth quarter for LaSalle. An incredible comeback. CBU really has to hurry now. Schneider unloads, stopped by Kirby. Shot clock turned off, 26 seconds to play. Celeste Almendarez. Schneider takes the shot. Another save, Kirby. Timeout called by LaSalle, as there was a little bit of contact there between Kirby and Carter. Or actually, it was that CBU that called timeout. Yeah, that was CBU that called timeout, so they are out of timeouts. .14 seconds. Again into the open cage, Bonet Size.
LaSalle goal number 17, Martina Blackson.
Bonet Size's second goal of the game. Well, certainly a bitter way to end this one for CBU. Schneider, one more try off of the post, and that'll do it. LaSalle, they score 6 goals in the fourth quarter to come back from an 8-6 deficit. The last 2 were practically empty netters, although not technically, and they win it 12-8. What a game for Francesca Coe as well as Sofia Kolovu, and Lily Kirby was strong in the cage for LaSalle. Well, the Explorers head back east. They snapped their 5-game losing streak. They're now 9-11 overall. The Lancers have lost 4 straight, and they are now 6-13. As actually LaSalle does have one more game coming up against CSUN at 1 p.m. The Lancers are back here at 4:30. We'll have it on YouTube as they play CSUN. Well, thanks so much for watching this morning. I'm Travis Van Noting, and we'll see you later on at 4:30 in Riverside. Good day.